everything is, because you have the structure in your mind. Yeah, so I'm really going to share with you 5 aspects that that you really need for you to be able to do a great pitch for the 5 or 10 minutes. Roy, I don't know if you can allow me to share my whiteboard. I think I can type out in the whiteboard so that people can see.
I think you should be able to share. Have you tried? Just go ahead.
Again, it says post disabled screen sharing.
Let me just okay, try again.
Okay. Okay, yeah, great. Okay, so I think I would call it the sales pitch, or I haven't introduced myself. My name is Julia, and I'm a sales consultant with Imuka Access. I think I've been with Imuka for now, what, 1-2 years, Roy? I don't know, 2 or 3 years, even more. Yeah, and we've been able to help so many entrepreneurs through this journey. And the reason why I come in at this point is, you know, how you're going to look, you comb your hair, dress up really nicely, but what comes out and what you say is what is actually going to make or break your pitch. So what I do is just to give you a structure on how you're actually going to make this speech. Sometimes you can, you know, go about it other ways, but this is just a standard, but most things done and make things work. So this will be really the sales speech, something brief. And the first thing that you need to do is you need to get the attention of your audience, okay? You need to get the attention on your audience. But prior to that, just make sure you have everything that you need that's going to enable you make the pitch. And I think Roy has shared this with you. You need to make sure you have either your products or if it's a service. So if you want to share your screen and show the audience what exactly you're talking about, or if you want to showcase your product, kind of be prepared, be prepared to actually, you know, show them everything that you have. You will have 5 minutes, but make those 5 minutes valuable. It can be visual and also auditory when you're speaking. So make sure at least you have both, because, you know, audiences are different. You may find people who are more appealing to the, you know, the visual versus the auditory, but still the visual complement your auditory, the talking. So just make sure you either have nice pictures, you label them nicely, you know, something that will enable you. But most importantly, you need to go through that business plan, the template that Roy shared with you, and thoroughly go through it, because from there, you know, from the full meal is where you're going to actually cut out what is needed, so that you have a very clear understanding, so that in case they ask you a question, you know, you are at play, like you have all your information at your fingertips. I don't know who is unmuted, but Roy, maybe you can help me unmute them.
Right. Not let me do.
Okay.
That's Julia. Sorry.
Okay. All right. So the first thing is get the attention of the audience. How? One, you know the problem that your business is solving, okay? And you will have certain facts about your business, okay? You have certain facts about it. I know we did photo and everyone used the same words that I shared that time, but you need to state the facts of your business. For example, I think I know William does sponges. So you state a fact and you say, let's say, for example, you can talk about the value of those sponges. It could be, for example, maybe that sponge, clears out 30% of the dead skin on your body, something like that. Okay. Or it can be, I don't know what other people are doing. Maybe if I can know what they're doing. Let's see. Okay, I can give another example. I really want to know what you guys are doing. So you can maybe drop in the chat box so that I can know. So you just need to state certain facts of the reason why your product is very valuable. Okay, so you need to state the facts of your product or service. Okay, product or service. Okay, it could be maybe what other example can I give? For example, in myself, I offer sales trainings. Okay, I could be like only 10% of sales people in this country have actually gone through a formal sales training. Okay, so it can be numerical. People usually pick up on numbers, but just come up with something that that if people actually use these sponges, then over time they will be getting rid of dead skin. Okay, or over time this sponge helps maybe a client to do something better. Okay, so the value, the facts about your product, you just need to tie them with the value. So that's how you're going to get their attention. Then it's like, okay, this sponge is quite interesting. Or you can say for more sponges, in 3 days they actually wear out, but this takes you for a given period of time, meaning you're saving a bit of money for those who love to save money. So just take the facts of your product and service, but specifically the value, the why of that product. Okay, the why of the product. That is so critical. All right, so after you do that, then you can be able to officially, of course, introduce yourself. Okay, introduce yourself. You talk about your name, who you are in the business, your title, your experience as well. All those come at play when you're introducing yourself, and of course the company. My apologies about my background, guys. I was trying to rush out before, but time caught me up. So so you introduce yourself, your name, your title, your experience, and your company. Okay, and of course what the company is doing. So here you continue to state the purpose of your company. Like, why are you actually doing this? So if you notice, at point 1, you're only stating the facts and the brief why. Okay, and then you introduce yourself. Sometimes you can even tie it in together, or two can become one. So it's up to you, because I know I've also experienced some people end up after talking about their why here, which is fine. Or you first introduce yourself, the company, then you get their attention. So it's up to you, depending on the environment. I think the last one we did was, I think, a physical one, Roy. Yeah, but this will just get people to listen. Yeah, so your name, your title, your experience, if any, the company, what the company is doing. Okay. What the company is doing. Okay. And then state the purpose, your why. I also call this the business case. Okay. So state your business case. Why are you in business? Okay. Then after that, you talk about the reason why you're here. The reason why you are here, or why you are pitching. Okay, why are you pitching? What exactly do you need from these people? And make it very clear and very concise. Don't get into too many words. And that's why I'm sure Roy is spending time to make sure you go through that deck, because once you keep reading it, then the words become more clear. So it needs to be very clear, concise, you know, short if it can be. Just don't use too many words. You may start having a paragraph and you lose people. Okay, so state the reason why I'm here. I am here because I seek 200 million, and this 200 million is going to help me improve on the operations of my company, and I believe I'll grow by 40% once I actually get this funding or this investment. Okay, so that is so you need to be very clear. Don't put a mouthful or 10 minutes trying to explain why you're here. Now my mother, then my father, then the goats, then the village. Just keep it short, simple, and straight to the point. That will be very. It will be easy for you. The people will be the audience will be able to pick it up soon or clearly. Then this is the fourth one. Will be making the qualifying question. Qualifying question will be, you would actually ask them a question like I call it a check. Okay, you ask them, is this okay? Okay, or I hope that is clear based on what I have shared. Okay, because here now you're winding down your pitch. Okay, and then of course you ask for a check. Does that make sense? Is that okay? And then maybe you can welcome questions at this point. Okay, then you welcome in the questions, call it a check-in, then you welcome the questions. So between 2 and 3, you're going to spend a bit of time there. You want to give yourself like at least 3 minutes, which are really not many. That's why we are saying you need to spend time making sure that you go through your pitch deck. Your mouthful needs to become more clearer and more concise, short, and straight to the point. Okay, so that, because I don't think you have 15 minutes. Bro, I think it's 5 minutes, right? Is this still 5 minutes?
Yes, Julia. It's about 5 minutes.
Okay. All right. So you can use the 3, spending time on 2 and 3, because the reason why you're doing the business is so critical, the purpose, the value you bring into the market, all those things are so critical. So just make sure that you have it clearly spelled out. You can use this as a guide. I encourage you to actually write down what you intend to say. I have learned in my experience that sometimes when you write down, it's actually easier to remember. Funny enough, it's easier to remember. So you can write down your why for the business or your purpose, which I'm sure you have. But just go back and review it and see how you can actually be able to get it out of the way. Okay. Does anyone have any questions at this point? Any questions? Are we there?
Not for me. Still digesting.
What are you digesting, William? Does it make sense though?
Yes, it does.
Okay. Amy, Otwi? Okay, I say thumbs up from Moses. James and Amy, I would like to hear from you. Yes? Okay, is that a chat? Okay, so, okay, thank you, James. So the check-in is more of just asking them if this is okay, if it has made sense. Or a qualifying question would be like, is this okay? Or I hope they've been able to understand what you have shared. Or you can actually just say, do you have any questions? Okay. Do you have any questions? Because of course you want to hear from them, which is standard. This is a standard sales pitch, by the way. align it with your pitches. So you can actually ask, do you have any questions? Just to make sure that they are in line with what you've just shared. So of course the questions will come in, and then, so ideally your pitch actually stops here. It actually stops here. So let me remove the check-in actually here. The check-in, and this is, let's check if audience. Okay. So if they don't, you just say thank you very much. Okay, then you close. Yeah, so you can check if the audience has questions. Okay, it's better actually narrowed it down. Thank you so much, James, for that. Queen Diana, you don't have your audio connected. Okay, so do you guys have any questions? I'm now asking. Thanks, James, for that. Anyone else have questions, comments? Is this helpful?
Excuse me?
Yes, William.
I just need more clarity on 4, making the qualifying question.
Yes.
Yeah, I just need more.
Yeah, I think
The
so
qualifying
at
question.
this point, because at this point you have actually already stated your pitch. So what you can do is it's more of a check-in. It's more of a check-in, just asking them if they are with you or if what you have said makes sense. Okay, or is that, but maybe what I can do, because I got this straight from my, let's just you just check with the audience if they have questions. Yeah, check with the audience if they have questions. Check if the audience has questions, and then of course they're going to ask you the questions, and then after you close, say thank you very much for your time. Okay.
Noted.
Yeah, thank you, William, for that. Alan Labeja, you are unmuted. Do you have any comments? Yes, please, Alan. Okay, so are we all okay? We're all okay, we can put a thumbs up. Okay, so Roy, okay, great, thank you. So I think now the homework should be for you guys to actually write out your pitch. Okay, just briefly write out your pitch based on these 4 elements that I have shared. But again, feel free, don't feel like you have to be, stuck on this structure. However, it kind of helps you so that you don't lose time, because you can easily talk for 15 minutes if you're not careful, because you think you're trying to convince. Convincing is not about the many words, okay? Convincing or selling is about what value you're actually bringing to your audience. What value are you actually bringing to your customer? That is what sales is about. It's not about the many words. I'm sure most of you have been in a space where someone is talking and they're going around in circles, but they're not really speaking to what you're really looking for. Okay, they're really not doing that. So you need to see that it's short, concise, straight to the point, and you make sure that it's speaking exactly to what your business is looking for. Okay. All right, so Roy, should we give them some time, like maybe 10 minutes to write out their pitches?
Yes, that would be great to hear what they can share, because with feedback, I think it will help. Yes.
You can take a screenshot of this. I'll also share it to Roy as a PDF. So at your pitch, then each and every one of you, at least have an idea and understanding to know that you're on the right path, then we can set you off. Is that okay, members? Okay, all right, great. Okay, so I'll give you 10 minutes. Let me try to also move away from this noisy place so that we have more, more quiet audience behind me. All right, so if I save this up. Okay, let me stop sharing. Okay, so can we get back at let's say 10? Is 10 okay for everyone? Is 10 okay for everyone? Yes? Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, great. So let's do this at 10. Okay. All right. Get scribbling now.
Sorry, Julia, you mean we pitch at 10 or you're giving us 10 minutes? Just
No, let's pitch at 10.
Okay.
I think there's a okay. I think it would be good ample time so that they go back to their decks and check what they need to check. So let's pitch at 10.
All right.
So that I also get a stable place with network. Okay?
All right. Noted. Thanks.
All right. This thing going now. Yeah, Harriet, you're welcome. I don't know if you have missed. Harriet, you're welcome. Have you just joined us?
Sorry, thank you. Good morning.
Morning.
Hello, I think my network is on and off.
You're okay, we can hear you. Good morning.
Morning.